What's going on, Packers fans? Aaron Negler here with your Packers Daily Chat, coming to you live on the Cheesehead TV social channels. It is Friday. Yes, it is the weekend. We are here. We are ready to head into a weekend where the Packers will be taking on their great rival in the Chicago Bears on Sunday night at Lambeau Field for their home opener. And obviously, there's rich tradition here, tons of history, all sorts of kind of, stuff you can you just feel it in your bones as a Packers fan. But nothing is more important than the fact that you, ladies and gentlemen, can join Corey Banke at the Plaza Pit Stop at the Rush Center on Sunday night, 3 hours before kickoff. That's right. Do it, people. Be in the heart of game day atmosphere. Free admission at the Plaza Pit Stop across from Lambeau Field outside the Rush Expo. Open 3.5 hours before kickoff. Corey will be there 3 hours prior to kickoff. There's music. There's beer. There's Bloody Marys. There's water. There's soda available. It's open to all ages. It's free. Game days at the Plaza Pit Stop. Make sure you stop by. There's no cover charge. And our friends from iHeart 97.3 The Game will be on site doing live radio broadcasts. And most importantly, Corey Banke will be there with Carry the G, the official beer of Cheesehead TV. You know you want to stop by. You know you want to get yourself a Carry the G. Do it, people. 3 hours prior to kickoff. The Plaza Pit Stop. Say hi to Banke. And Tyler Herrick. That's right. The intern will be there as well. Making content. Got to make the content. Do it, people. Hello, everybody in the comments section. Hope you're all doing well. Look at all these fine folks. Here we go. We got super chats up in here already. People came ready this afternoon. Michael, thank you for the super chat. Do the Packers make another Super Bowl if one of Collins, Finley, or Bakhtiari don't get hurt? I feel Finley would have really helped against Seattle. Oh, 1,000%, Michael. I mean, you can just take Bakhtiari alone. I think if Bakhtiari plays in either one of the playoff games that the Packers lost the last 2 years, they probably win. I don't think there's any doubt, especially against Tampa Bay. That, to me, is the really tough one when you look back historically. And I agree with you. I think Finley makes a difference. And I certainly think Nick Collins going down. It is interesting, though. People always point to Nick Collins, and there's certainly a loss. Do not get me wrong. But moving on from Cullen Jenkins was another big misstep for the Packers. Obviously, that wasn't injury related. That was of their own volition. But to me, that's one move that really kind of gets lost in the midst of time that I think the Packers probably very much regret. But yes, I think every one of those guys probably helps get them to at least playing another championship game. Mark, thanks for the super chat. I heard a clip of Joe Barry talking about how the modern NFL offense actually try to hide whether their best wide receiver is playing the X or the Z. Framing made him look dumb. Fair or unfair? I think it's pretty unfair because the Packers do the same thing. He's pretty, spot on in that regard. The way that a lot of these offenses operate now, especially in that McVay-Shanahan tree, they move guys all over the place. I mean, you talk about whether they're a boundary guy, they're a slot guy, what have you. I mean, you just don't have to look much further than the way the Packers treated Devontae Adams to know that, he could be absolutely anywhere, even in the backfield at times. I mean, I don't think that makes him look dumb. I think that makes him look pretty knowledgeable, actually. But I get where you're coming off the game you just had. It's probably pretty frustrating as a fan to hear that. But he's not wrong. He's pretty spot on. What's we got, folks? Brandy's here. What's up, Brandy? How are you? Nags, over under 4 fireworks shows during the game Sunday. Well, I know. I tweeted out the release the Packers put out yesterday. Said they will be shooting off fireworks an hour before kickoff to remind all you drunks to get in the stadium. I love it so much. Hey, man, why not? You got the fireworks. Use them. I'm down with it. Why not? Is he giving out autographs? If you're talking about Corey Banke, zero doubt. The man is the most popular man in Green Bay. No doubt about it. Ed, thanks for the super chat. I know it's not rational, but an embarrassing loss brings back the 80s. For God's sakes, beat the fucking Bears. Ed, I feel you, man. Hey, look, it is not outside of the realm of possibility that the Packers start 0-2 with 2 losses to division foes. Nobody wants to think about it, but it could happen as of Sunday night. Who can ship me some Carry the G to Vegas? Patricia, I don't want to know about it. I don't, like, you guys, whatever you need to do amongst yourselves, It's cool, but Carry the G is a Wisconsin beer, available only in Wisconsin. The official stance of Cheesehead TV is we do not support the illegal transportation or shipping of Carry the G anywhere outside of the state line. Do what you want, man. It's all good. If you can find some, go ahead. It's cool. What else we got, folks? What else we got? Mark, thank you for the super chat. My top 3 Green Bay wide receiver rankings: 1, Watson; 2, Dobbs; 3, Lazard. And no, I'm not joking. I think eventually it'll probably go that way. Although I would not be so dismissive of Dobbs as possibly being the best wide receiver out of this group eventually. I think he's really good, and I think he can be special. And I know he doesn't have the measurables and the athleticism and the explosiveness that Watson does, but I don't think it matters if he keeps up, the work ethic he's clearly displayed and his ability to get off the line of scrimmage and beat guys in press and get downfield, get separation. I don't know. Always possible. Robin, INT incoming. Hey, man, from your YouTube chat to the football god's ears. Let's go. Brad, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. We'll be carrying the G from Paris. Found a bar. Awesome, dude. Phenomenal. That's great. I'm glad you found a Packers bar in Paris. That is dope. Packers fans worldwide, baby. That's why we're here. That's awesome, dude. Dean Bear has a very serious question on Facebook, because all the serious questions come from Facebook, as we know. Next, serious question for you. Is the, quote, illusion of complexity coach speak for an illusion to us fans or the other team's defense? TGIF. Oh, no, it's about the opponent and about the defense you're facing and showing them things that look the same and doing different things out of it, whether it's personnel, whether it is formation, whether it is motion. It's things that look similar, but you're doing and trying to exploit different things each time. Holmgren was a master at that stuff. And, the coining of the phrase may be new, the illusion of complexity, but it's something that, modern offenses have been doing for decades. As far as trying to find sequencing where you can show one thing and do one thing out of it to set up something later. That is the idea that Matt LaFleur and the offensive staff are trying to kind of reach for. That may not always work. It may not always be effective, but yeah, the illusion of complexity, that idea is very real and is very much about trying to get defenses thinking, oh, I've seen this before, get them to react, and then wait, it's something else. Even if it's just eye candy, even if it's just like motion pre-snap, or even if it's, a bunch set where, oh, I've seen that bunch set before, and last time they ran a shallow crossover, I know I'm going to crash down, but wait, now they took the tight end up the seam instead, and they took advantage of you trying to hit that crosser, And those are very rudimentary examples, but it is very real and very much a thing that the offense is continually striving to kind of achieve. Soder, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. Saw Ringo Starr last night. Guy next to me kept telling everyone to sit down. Was surprised to be sitting next to a gold package ticket holder at concert in St. Augustine. Now, the gold package has improved. Since Matt LaFleur's been in town, the Milwaukee crowd's been much better. So I feel you. Historically, yes, in these last 8-10 years, gold package has been less than stellar. But they have improved as of late. But yeah, being told to sit down at a concert is the worst. It's akin to being told to sit down at Lambeau. Like, yo, you're at a concert. You want to sit down and listen to the music? Go home. There are records. There are CDs. There's streaming. Like, just sit on your sofa and listen to it. Like, man, I want to get up. I want to feel the music. I want to feel the vibe. I love it. The perils of working on the laptop is you can just flick your wrist and all of a sudden you're not on the stream anymore. It's great. Great stuff. He gone. No, he back. I'm just a little sad that TJ Watt is hurt. Our best player, at least we got Trubisky. I'm joking. Poto. Oh, we got a Steelers fan in here. Hey man, Steelers, what's up? Bodo, thanks for the super chat. Is it time to get rid of Rodgers' one Super Bowl? MVPs are a selfish trophy. The only one that matters is Super Bowl rings. I realize most people think I'm crazy. Is it time to get rid of Rodgers' one Super Bowl? Oh, wait, is there supposed to be a comma there? Also, just should be a D in his name. No, it's not time to get rid of Rodgers now. If there was a time, if there was a moment to turn the page, it was this past offseason, but they signed him to a contract extension. So now you got to roll with Rodgers. I mean, any longtime viewer of GSET TV knows that I, myself, and Corey, we both thought it was time to turn the page, but Packers doubled, tripled, quadrupled down on Aaron Rodgers. So, and as far as the MVP thing goes, look, I'd much rather have a quarterback playing at an MVP level than not. And Aaron certainly has been playing at a high level for the last couple of years. He had a stinker of a game last Sunday in Minnesota. He'd be the first one to tell you that. But I fully expect him to look much, much better on Sunday night. Of that, there's little doubt. What else we got? What else we got? Dave, thanks for the super chat. Do Packers have any backup offensive linemen who are well suited to come in as extra linemen? Or you mean in as extra linemen? Well, yeah, they just brought up Caleb Jones. Let's do it, baby. Let's get big. Let's get crazy. But not in the real traditional Kevin Barry U71 kind of way, unless it's Jones. But they're dealing with enough injuries across the front. I think adding an extra dude at this point is probably hopeful, wishful thinking. They've got to do everything they can to get their best five out there. Hopefully that includes Zach Tom. With Runyon, I know he was a participant today in practice. I'll still be surprised if he's out there Sunday night. I think Zach Tom's got a chance to start there. We'll see what the makeup of the line is. Who knows? I know Elton Jenkins was a full participant. Maybe he goes at right tackle, though I'm still doubtful. I'd be surprised if any of the guys on the injury report listed as questionable go on Sunday night. That's Bakhtiari, Jenkins, Lazard, and Runyon. I suspect all four sit, but we'll see. I've been surprised before. What else we got? What else we got? We got Jeff. What's up? Best guess for starting O-line on Sunday? Yash, Zach Tom, Josh Myers, Jake Hansen, and Royce Newman. That's my guess. I will be glad to be wrong and or surprised to have Jenkins out there and all that implies. Ryan, thank you for the super chat. Best Packers versus Bear game was the instant replay game. Ditka was so pissed off. I mean, it's an all-time classic. You can still find it on YouTube. After further review, the Bears still suck. Can't beat it. David, thank you for the super chat. Enough Packer talk. LOL. The pressing question is, when will there be Carry the G merch? Love the logo. David, we announced it. It's on the website. Like, yo, I'm going to throw it in the chat right now. Here, hold on. Hold, please. This is too important. Too important to let slide, my friend. We got Carry the G merch up in this piece. And make sure you get some. Where's that link? Where's that link? Wait, did I just pass it? I think I did. This is riveting content, ladies and gentlemen, but I have to make sure that everyone has the link. There it is. Carry the G merch, baby. Get on it. Here we go. Throwing it in the chat. Boom. Up. David, get on it. And let me tell you, Brent knocked it out of the fucking park with the design of this can and or the merch. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Roger's last ponytail. What a handle. Thanks for the super chat. It's Friday. Can I get a Carry the motherfucking G? I got the Pack Sunday 84, Bears 3. Go Pack go. Rogers lost ponytail. Let me address camera here really quick. Carry the motherfucking G. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. What else we got here? What else we got? Make sure I don't miss any super chats. People be all upset. David, do you think Bakhtiari Jenkins Lazard plays? No, I do not. Hello from Twitch. What's up, Jeezy baby? Jeezy baby on Twitch. What's going on, Twitch? I'm hoping to do a preview stream tonight, later tonight, like late tonight, of Sunday night's game. So be on the lookout for that on the Twitch channel. It's going to be fun. Kevin Barry, U71. You got it, baby. That's right. Someone remembers. Mr. Inglewood, thank you for the super chat. Packers lose, Lions will be licking their chops. I mean, the Lions would be licking something, probably their wounds from being a terrible franchise, but I mean, even if the Packers lose and start 0-2, I don't think that means anything for the Lions, especially since the Packers play the Bucks after that. Come on now. What else we got? We got Joe Malian. What's up? Thanks for the super chat. What are a couple things that could happen early in the game Sunday that would make you either nervous or optimistic? Efficiency on offense. The idea of feeding AJ Dillon, feeding Aaron Jones, letting the offense run through the running backs. I don't even need them to run the ball more. Like, even though I would love that, but I realize that that's unrealistic with this crew. That's not something they're going to do. It's not their identity. It's never been who they are. It's not going to who they're going to be. But just getting the ball in AJ Dillon's hands, getting the ball in Aaron Jones' hands. If they touch the ball a lot early, I'm going to feel pretty damn good about the proceedings, no matter what happens. On defense, getting off the field on third down, even though I think they did an okay job there. What they got killed on first down of all things in that game. They didn't handle tempo very well, and I suspect the Bears will try and test that. I think they'll have sequences for Fields where he can get up to the line of scrimmage quickly after plays to try and press the advantage, so to speak. You saw that bite the Chargers last night in that game against the Chiefs, but they really didn't handle it very well, and the Vikings really seem to have a plan in that regard to catch the Packers off guard and kind of make them, fumble the communication on the back end. I suspect the Bears will try that. I need the Packers to show me that they have worked that out, that they are ready for that. And if they can do that, I feel pretty good about the prospects of, not shutting down the Bears offense, but at least making life difficult for them. The wild card is always going to be special teams. They averted disaster Sunday, but they came close to having a couple block punts. I just need the Packers to not let this game swing on a special teams blunder. So those are the things I'll be looking for, 100%. Bodo, thanks for the super chat. Yes, I'm a Steelers fan. Appreciate Packers fans. They are real fans and they're not Cowboys fans. I mean, Bodo, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is why we can share a mutual respect and love for each other as NFL fans, because we all hate the Cowboys. I love it, man. I love it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the respect. I'm a huge, huge, huge supporter. I respect the Steelers in a big, big way. Their fan base is amazing. They are old school. The fact that they've had like 3 coaches in 100 years, I may be exaggerating a little bit, but old school family owning the team. I love it, man. And I will say, going to that town and seeing the game at that stadium is awesome. Down there on the river, it's so great. I love it. Thank you for checking in, man. Preston, thanks for the super chat. Jair is amazing, but he didn't seem happy to not be named a captain. This could be crazy, but do you think he has self-centered mentality? Man, you guys need to get off the internet. Even if that were true, and no, it's not. But even if it was, you need that as a corner in the NFL. You need to be the guy. Think that you can't get beat, that you are the man among boys. You need it. It's the toughest position to play on that football field. And the fact that, you can get beat badly and the whole stadium sees it, you got to be able to bounce back and come back that next play and go, yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to get you this time. I don't think, and to be clear, I don't think he has a self-centered mentality in the sense of his place on the team and knowing where he fits and who the guys are in the locker room. I think he's disappointed he's not a captain. I agree with that. But hopefully that fuels him more than anything else. But no, I don't think that makes him self-centered. I think it makes him really confident in himself, as he should be, as he needs to be. You want him on that wall. You need him in that wall. Forza, thanks for the super chat. I think Rodgers' biggest flaw is when he tries to do too much and doesn't do what's best for the team. Sometimes I think his game management is poor. That's a really broad statement. I think his game management, as it were, is fine. I do understand the idea that, it's frustrating to watch him sometimes hold the ball a little too long, maybe drain the play clock all the way down to 1, etc. But he's been doing that stuff his whole career. He's won 4 MVPs while doing it. 2 of them back to back these last 2 years. Yes, he played a poor game on Sunday. There's no doubt about it. But he didn't suddenly become a terrible quarterback. Didn't suddenly fall off the cliff. He's going to make plays. He's going to get on the same page with the rest of the guys on offense, and they're going to start clicking, and they're going to move the football, and they're going to score points. Of that, I have zero doubt. Trying to do too much, maybe, especially with a young cast around him. Guys he hasn't played with a lot, expecting certain things. Maybe they don't materialize, etc. Sure, yeah, I'll buy that. But game management being poor, I'm not down with that. Kat, what's up? Thanks for the super chat. Day off, caught a live in its Special Olympics truck convoy. Be riding hubby's green and gold truck. Go Pack Go. Kat, that is dope as hell. Go Pack Go. Have a great time with the convoy. That's cool as hell. Tyler, thanks for the super chat. Christian Watson Lambeau Leap incoming. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Let's go. Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Is it just me, or does it feel like 12 just shuts down when getting punched in the mouth compared to earlier years? I think the whole team does. I don't know if it's just 12. I think they press a little too much. And Aaron actually mentioned it at his locker this week, a couple days ago when he was doing his media stuff. They absolutely were chasing points, and they got way ahead of themselves trying to come back from not a significant, they weren't behind a lot, and I think they just kind of not panicked, but they definitely pressed a little bit too much. And I don't know. I don't feel it from 12. I feel it from the whole team. And that starts with Matt. That is Matt's job. That's one of his jobs as the head coach, is to set that tone. And it does seem throughout his time in Green Bay so far, they get behind a couple scores and all of a sudden everything tightens up. Nothing really flows. Feels like they panic a little bit, trying to get everything back right at once. They're always calling some shot play to try and rip off a big chunk right away, rather than just being patient, sticking with the game plan. I think that stems much more from the head coach than it does from Rodgers. That is just me. Andrew, thanks for the super chat. Watching daily while I change my 1.5-year-old daughter's dirty diaper. Now, there you go. That's our target audience right there, Andrew. Packers are family and always will be. She fussed the whole game Sunday, but is ready to carry the G on Sunday night. That's what I'm talking about, Andrew. I've told this story before, but one of my favorite memories is like one of the most brutal in the history of the Packers is the 2007 NFC Championship game. Olive, my youngest, was born in midweek after the Packers had won against Seattle in the snow. And then Olive was born midweek, and then the Packers played on Sunday. And when Tynes kicked the field goal to send the Giants to the Super Bowl, Olive was laying on my chest, not 4 days old or something. And I just turned the TV off, and I just cuddled Olive. I got to say, that moment really put things in perspective. I definitely kind of had a big kind of switch there. Not to say that I'm obviously still crazy and nuts and a complete goof and nerd about the Packers, but yeah, Packers are family. And no matter how you root for them, no matter how you come to them, no matter how you connect to them, they're going to be there. They're part of your life, and we love them for that. No question about it. Dave, thanks for the super chat. Packers need to win Sunday, or I need to move out of Chicago. We'll have mixed feelings when Bears leave. That alien spaceship landed inside the Parthenon. Yeah, I remember living in Chicago, and those weeks when, if they lost to the Bears, that did truly suck. There's no doubt about it. But no worries, Dave. Packers are going to win on Sunday night. Come on now. Let's do it. Bodo again. What's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. Here's the problem with Rodgers. He looks like Nicolas Cage and Mandy. He always blames other people for the losses instead of looking in the mirror. Personal responsibility. Could not disagree more. Actually clipped this from a daily I did a couple days ago and put it on Twitter. People just don't hear it. He does it all the time. You go to any game, almost any game where he plays poorly, he takes ownership of it. And he did on Sunday against the Vikings. 1,000%. It's just that doesn't make headlines. It doesn't get on SportsCenter, doesn't get clipped, doesn't put splashed all around Twitter, But if he says some crazy thing about I don't know, some drug he took, then that gets plastered everywhere, or if he's frustrated on the sideline and yelling at Tom Clemens about something, or if Christian Watson drops a pass and the cameras cut to him, that gets plastered everywhere. But what never gets talked about or mentioned or clipped is him at the podium post game taking ownership of it. That's it, man. It's that crystal clear. Alex, thanks for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. What else we got? Quinn, thanks for the super chat. Afternoon, Nags. What's it going to cost a guy to have a case of Carry the G to Alaska? I cannot condone the shipping of alcohol over state lines, but let's say Venmo me like $10,000 and we'll make it happen. All right? Sounds good. Cool. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. Looking for the season ticket waiting room. Am I in the right place? 100%. You are number 4,333,000. Get in line. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. I have to get going. Got to get to pizza night with the girls. Can't thank you guys enough for hanging out, talking Packers each and every day, Monday through Friday, right here on the Cheesehead TV social channels. Please do me a monster favor. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then tell your friends and tell your family. Cheesehead TV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Don't forget, we'll be doing live watch party again on Sunday night starting at 8 p.m. And if you're in Green Bay, do not miss Corey Banke at the Plaza Pit Stop 3 hours before kickoff. He'll be outside the Resch Center, the Plaza Pit Stop. iHeart will be there doing radio. There'll be live music. Corey will have Carry the G. Make sure you hit him up. Say hello. It's going to be a good time. Hit like, hit subscribe. We'll see you Sunday. Go Pack Go.